Thank you very much for the opportunity.
It is voter registration week. Is the IEC ready and to rock and roll, so to speak?
Well, this commences the process for the 2016 municipal elections in earnest. We are comfortable as the Commission that we've done and put in place everything that we needed to ensure that when South Africans come to voting stations tomorrow and Sunday, they receive the best service that could be offered to them.
1.5 million voters so far. What is your target for this weekend to register?
No, we have just under 25 million South Africans who are already on the roll. For this weekend, we hope to add another million people onto the voters' roll.
So, as a first-time voter to the voter registration poll, what do I need to bring with me to that voting poll?
Well, the critical document to bring to the registration station is the ID, and there are three forms of that. Firstly is the smart card ID, the green barcoded ID, or in case you lose any of those, a temporary identification certificate issued by the Department of Home Affairs. The department has indicated to us that they will be operating all their offices tomorrow, and they'll deploy further the mobile units to ensure that people can be given the temporary identity certificates.
So now I have my ID, I have to showcase where I live. What is the process that will be followed when I get there?
The critical element is to ensure that you are coming to a voting station in the voting district where you live. So there will be a map which will be used to locate you within that voting district. And if that exercise is positive, you'll then be given an application form. It's called an REC1 application form, where you'll furnish your personal details such as name, surname, ID number, cell phone number, etc., etc. Your ID will be scanned by what we proverbially refer to as the zip machine. It's a portable scanner unit, and two receipts will be issued from the machine. One will go onto your ID book, and the other will go onto the form. And the process should not take more than 5 minutes.
Is there other means of registration, perhaps like online, or do I have to physically get myself to a registration station?
At this point, the only possibility for registering is to go to the registration station. Of course, for the future, the Commission is considering other forms, especially exploiting ICT technology.
What if I end up at a wrong registration station? I, for instance, live in Gauteng, but I'm originally from Kimberley. What do I do?
No, look, if you live and work in Gauteng, then there shouldn't be a problem because you live somewhere in Gauteng, and that's your place of ordinary residence. Students, they may home may be in Polokwane, but they are now here at UJ, so their UJ address is the place of ordinary residence. So that shouldn't be a problem. However, if you go to a wrong voting station, there'll be what we call orientation maps. Our colleagues will direct you to the nearest but correct voting station within the vicinity in your community.
Now, if people want more information and they want to find out more about the process and where to go, where do they get that?
There are a number of possibilities. Firstly, we have a contact center, 0800 11 8000. It's operational between 7 and 9. It will also be operational over the weekend. Then you can send your ID number to this SMS number, 32810. Instantaneous response to whether you are registered and where you are registered and whether we do have an address for you. Because in case you don't, then we will invite you to come to the station to finish your correct address details. We also have a app on mobile devices. You can download the app and use it to check all those details about where you can register or whether you are registered.
So it would be the IEC app, I would imagine.
That is correct. It's an IEC app.
And for those that have internet access, they can actually go to the website as well.
Certainly, indeed. There is where do I register, it will direct you, put in your address, and it will direct you to your correct voting station.
Mr. Mamabolo, this weekend is going to be a critical week. Will there be another chance for people to vote if they miss this chance?
Well, this is the opportunity. Other opportunities may be considered post this, but as matters stand, we want to urge everybody to take advantage of this weekend. Is the facility that is available at this stage. People
that travel and that can't get to their voting registration, what do they do?
Look, we're not closing registration after this weekend. People can still go to our municipal offices where they can go register until the election is legally proclaimed.
Mr. Mamabolo, thank you so much for your time and joining us here in studio.
Thank you very much.
Well, I hope you have all the information